Hi, and welcome to the presentation of Win 2.0. This is a time frame within your school day between third and fourth hour that we're going to utilize every single day this year in order to help support you in your academic success, character development, and academic career planning. One of the first things that we want to talk about today is why we have this particular time frame every single day. Why is it so important? Once again, it runs between 10:59 and 11:29, which is between third and fourth hour. And there's really three main reasons why we have this time period. Number one is it's an opportunity for you to receive help with your learning. Two, it's an opportunity for students to help build a better community. And three, and we feel maybe most important, that it's an opportunity for you to build character and relationships at a very strong level. We venture into the Win 2.0 process for 2018-2019. It's probably best to start with the start of each week. So in the start of each week on Mondays, we will have homeroom this year. And that's a little bit different than in the past, but we're tailoring homeroom for Mondays because it's a nice way for us to start the week, to refocus and vision how we can make the week as successful as possible. We think about homeroom as the opportunity to plan for what's ahead. The most important thing that we're going to do in homeroom this year and in years to come is to build relationships. Forming strong relationships is paramount, is so important in being successful throughout your high school career. It's a big school. There are a lot of things that you're asked to do. It's a difficult time in life. And so having strong relationships is really going to benefit and help you make it through these next few years. Your homeroom community will be a supportive environment throughout your time at Lincoln High School. And so we hope that both your homeroom teacher and the other students within your homeroom are people that you can rely on when you have questions, when you're struggling, or when you want to celebrate the successes that you're inevitably going to have over the next few years. Also during this homeroom period, we're going to schedule our win for later on in the week. The win periods are going to be times that we can go see other teachers throughout the building to get help in different areas that we think we need help in. Students will be able to start scheduling during homeroom on Monday of each week, and that window is going to be from 10:59 a.m. until 11:59 p.m. Outside of that window, you will not be able to schedule or change your win periods for Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Your teachers will have the ability to do so starting on Thursday night and going throughout the weekend. Homeroom teachers are going to review how to sign up using our program called FlexiSched with every student later this week. On the bottom of the screen is a screenshot of what FlexiSched looks like. And finally, in homeroom, we're going to help monitor your academic progress. Your homeroom teacher may also, during this time, check grades, and as they're helping you schedule for your win periods on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they're going to make sure that what you elect to go into for those periods is in line with what you're taking in the classes and is helping to support your learning. Your homeroom teachers are excellent academic advocates, so please rely on them to help you throughout this process. So let's talk about Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. These days are going to be the days that we commit to interventions. Win on these 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, is going to help to support your learning. If that means intervening because you're struggling in a particular topic, then that's what it'll do. Maybe, though, that means enriching because you're really grasping a certain topic and you want to advance. Your teachers will identify if you are in need of extra supports, and they're going to schedule to see you during a win period if they so in fact think that you're going to need that help. Teachers may also schedule large groups during this time. Large groups consists of large band ensembles, choir ensembles, orchestra ensembles, maybe a theater group, maybe a National Honor Society or a Key Club. Also, link crew trainings will take place during this time. Starting at 10:59 on Mondays, you yourself are going to be able to schedule for any win day that you are not requested for. Remember, students can't override a teacher request. So if a teacher is requesting you for a class, they really need you there. Make sure that if you're missing days of school for any reason, that you try to utilize this win time to make up any labs or activities or lessons that you have missed. Of course, we will still have study hall and sustained silent reading opportunities, but they're going to look and feel a little bit different this year. There are going to be three main places where these opportunities take place. One will be in the cafeteria, where we'll have a casual study. It'll be a large group. The second will be a quiet study in the library. That'll be a little bit smaller group. And the third will be in classrooms, and that'll be the smallest group yet. Teachers that are facilitating or running these study halls may still request you into those study halls and still give you interventions. For example, if a science teacher is running a study hall in the quiet library study, they may request you to come and see them. So you're in that study hall, but they're still able to help you along and help you do some work. We really want to emphasize the importance of you engaging in this opportunity. And so myself, Mr. Tennis, Mr. Masters, and Officer Check are really going to help support you if you are struggling getting to your win periods. We're going to monitor your attendance very well this year. And if we see that you're struggling with that attendance, we're going to be very solution focused in figuring out a way to help you get to your win period as best as possible. After we've succeeded in that, we're going to follow up with you consistently to make sure that you're staying the course. We really look forward to working with you on this year. So what about Fridays? Well, Fridays are called Flex Fridays. These are creative ways to grow together. We call them Flex Fridays because most every Friday is going to be a little bit different in a particular month. We have four main themes for our Flex Fridays: character education, link crew, ACP, which stands for Academic Career Planning, and class meetings. Let's go through each one of those. First, character ed. Somebody asked me one time, what is character education? And I told them, well, it's developing character in students. And character is what you are and when no one's looking. And so it's a very important aspect of how we teach and how students learn. And we're always developing character throughout our lives. In the homerooms, we're going to take a three-tiered process. We call it Think, Feel, Do. The Think process is going to have homerooms engaging in character discussions and activities that help to define and identify positive character traits. From there, homerooms will discuss how they can help others feel welcome, supported, and celebrated in our communities. And last, homerooms will work collaboratively to do positive work for our community by exhibiting strong, positive character. These might be challenges, these might be competitions or collaborative efforts in order to do something good, not only for our learning community, but also for the broader community. We want to try to show everybody that our character is infectious, and if we have strong, positive character, others will follow suit. A second opportunity on these Flex Fridays is Link Crew. In the past, Link Crew has done a great job in supporting transitions early in the year for our new sophomore students. But this year, the Link Crew is expanding. There are going to be Link Crew opportunities every single month. So those sophomores that are going to transition into our building are going to be able to work with their Link Crew leaders every single month to monitor their progress and their success. This is an important new role for this Link Crew. And you juniors that are in Link Crew, you're going to have an extra special important role next year, because not only will we have a new batch of sophomores, but we'll also have a new batch of freshmen. And so it's important to practice this year. A new thing this year that we're going to start is academic career planning. Now, the school counselors have been rocking this for a few years, but we're going to make this more fluent throughout our entire learning community. For academic career planning, you're going to work with your counselors and homeroom teachers to develop academic and career plans. They're going to be tailored for what you need. If you want to be a machinist, we're going to look at ways to get you into that field as best as possible. If you want to be a carpenter or a plumber or go to college, whatever it is that you see that you want to do, we're going to work with you to try to get you to that place. And these academic career planning sessions are going to be vital in that. And lastly, we want to celebrate our successes. And so we're going to have class meetings, just as we did last year, so that we can celebrate all the great things that we are doing. Coupled with that will be the assemblies, like our Veterans Day Assembly and Martin Luther King Day Assembly that we had last year. These are chances to come together to celebrate our learning community and to become inspired. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about Win 2.0. Let's make it a rockin' year, ships.